Akshita, Chief Minister Stalin may go to the hospital to visit, to take stock of the situation. And unfortunately, I know too early on, because we are really hoping that those people are safe. But blame game that has already begun, because TVK had been leveling these allegations in the past, saying that they are not given permission on purpose to conduct their rallies. And today the DMK says that this is the reason why the police, why the administration was not doing so, because all these factors had to be taken into account to ensure people are safe, but the TVK did not act responsibly.
I think both sides are to blame, quite honestly, Suesha. At no point can the administration say that, look, we had warned this would happen. It's the job of the administration to ensure adequate preps. It's the job of the administration to ensure ambulances are there, the police is there. You can't stop a political leader from going out and meeting the people. It's your responsibility to ensure it's a safe environment so that a political leader can actually go out there. At the same time, I also think that Vijay also, with the kind of fanfare that has been happening, should have been perhaps a little more careful, should have pulled back, should have ensured regulations were followed. I don't think it's been followed in this case. There were clear limitations on the crowds that could gather. There were clear limitations on the timing. Doesn't look like any of that was followed. But of course, in the next 24 hours, as more details trickle in, we should know whether that's confirmed or not. So to me, right now, both sides are to blame. And at no point can the administration, the DMK government actually say, look, we told you so. It's the job of the government to ensure the safety of the people. It's the job of the government to ensure a safe environment where political rallies can happen safely. No political leader can be told, look, you can't go out there because it could create a stampede-like situation. That simply doesn't cut it. So as much as we're going to see a political blame game, I think here on India Today, we will seek answers from every side on what led to this kind of tragedy. No one's going to be allowed to get off the hook here and point fingers at the other. There will be accountability sought from all the right authorities, and they will have to answer as to why something like this could even happen. Vijay is a superstar. We knew he's going to attract crowds. Vijay is someone who attracts young crowds. So we knew youngsters are going to be there. Little children are going to be there. Why were adequate preps not done on ground? And if it was, and if there were regulations in place, were they actually followed? We will be asking those questions. But right now, as you can see in all of those images, just look at those crowds, Suesha. Unbelievable, really, that, in a rally where you had Vijay atop a bus, you had hundreds and thousands of people all gathered around that bus. And what was essentially happening, which we've seen in these rallies before, is that these people start pushing from behind, trying to get closer and closer to Vijay, who's atop that bus. Not just catch a glimpse of him, but be as close to him as possible. Which is why Vijay also, from atop that bus, was constantly making appeals to people, saying, pass out water bottles. How will you reach every single person when there are thousands out there? How will you ensure water reaches everyone? How will you ensure adequate help reaches, let alone medical help here? Because there's also footage that shows, how ambulances are struggling to steer through that particular crowd. There was nowhere for people to move. So, it's a nightmare to even think of what those so many fans have gone through right now in that particular situation. Many of them will still be reeling through the situation, how it unfolded. We still don't know at this point if it was actually a stampede. We're still waiting for those details from the government, which is why we're referring to it as a stampede-like situation, because the exact chronology of what happened is something we're yet to establish. But from what Pramod has told us, from his sources on the ground in Karur, is that there was news that trickled in that a 9-year-old girl is missing. Her family started frantically looking for her, and then people started looking around them. That's when they realized that, look, the situation is not under control. There were women, young children, all fainting because of the weather, because of the crowds. There's no way you can breathe in those kind of crowds. There's no place you can move. You're essentially steered by the crowd. So even if there's a tragedy that's taken place, there's no way you can even alert authorities that, look, something like this has happened. That's the worst kind of situation really to be in right now.
Right.
So yes, questions will be asked on lapses, rightfully so, but I think from all sides.
In fact, Akshita, the pictures are speaking for themselves of what may have happened during those critical moments, of how so many people had gathered there, as some of the victims who were taken to the hospital, and the kind of damage that occurred on the ground. Anagha is also joining us on the broadcast with further details of what she's picking up from her sources inside the hospital, especially in terms of how they're being treated. We are still waiting for an official confirmation on the death toll, but like we are picking up from our sources, more than 20 people who are feared dead. And the pictures, like I said, are speaking for themselves. Look at the kind of crowds, of the suffocation that people may have gone through at that time, of how one person was literally rubbing against the other, given such huge crowds that had gathered. Vijay was on top of that truck, on top of that bus, as he was leading that roadshow, and everybody trying to catch a glimpse of superstar Vijay, of Neta Vijay. And we see the kind of politics that is already happening, that is already escalating. But right now, at the moment, hoping that people recover, they're safe. Anagha, I believe, is back with us. Anagha, if you can quickly tell us where you're standing, what you're picking up from your sources, especially from the hospital, any statement from the TVK, go ahead.
That we are seeing in from Karur. In fact, a lot of people have been admitted in the government hospital. 20 we fear have have died in this particular stampede-like situation. In fact, I just had a word with one of the Karur cops. They are saying that they are on their way to the government hospital to really take stock of how many people are injured, how many people have fainted, how many people have died. We're still officially waiting for a count as to how many people have lost their lives in this very unfortunate situation that has happened. We believe there was also an ambulance, trying to make way, and Vijay on his campaign vehicle was urging, his fans and supporters to make way. But it's a very shameful situation that we are seeing in this, despite the fact that Tamil Nadu police were aware of how, of the kind of frenzy that Vijay has got. Despite that, we believe insufficient measures were taken by Tamil Nadu police, and we fear that the numbers that we're talking about at the moment will only go up from now. People are receiving treatment at the government hospital. We believe Chief Minister M.K. Stalin will also visit Karur tomorrow to take stock of the situation. Meanwhile, ministers from his cabinet, Health Minister Ma Subramaniam and former minister and his close aide Sendil Balaji are already on their way to Karur to really take stock of what has happened in this particular stampede-like situation. Remember, we're still waiting for an official announcement. We still don't know what exactly the cause for these deaths were, but looking at these deadly visuals, we can really infer, that there was huge crowd that
Right.
has gathered just
Right.
to take a glimpse of actor turned Neta Vijay, which has resulted in this unfortunate series death.
Anagha, more details coming in of how one thing led to the other and the situation worsened. We are picking up from our sources that after hospitalization of several persons, the police had to resort to lathi charge in Karur to drive away many of those people, to drive away the crowds who had gathered there to witness Vijay's rally. In fact, a letter that says that they're expecting 10,000 people, whereas 50,000 people actually gathered in that space, which may have been about 1.2 lakh square feet. And that is how the crowds swelled up. Anagha, what more are you picking up on this?
Well, that's right. In fact, we believe that lakhs of people had gathered in Karur just to take a glimpse of Vijay, and that's when police have resorted to lathi charge in order to disperse this particular situation. We believe that even lathi charge was insufficient, leading to the deaths of so many people in Karur. We're also being able to access a letter which says that TVK had reportedly told Karur police that only 10,000 people would gather, but we're still waiting a confirmation from TVK on that front. But this letter really looks like it is from the TVK, where it has promised the police department that they're expecting only 10,000. Very unbelievable as to the kind of crowd that Vijay manages to pull off. Nobody would believe that Vijay can only gather 10,000 people. There were lakhs of people. If we take a look at that, at those deadly visuals, you can easily infer that the crowd was uncontrollable. They were running in lakhs just to see a glimpse of actor turned Neta Vijay, which has resulted in his unfortunate death. We're still waiting a confirmation as to the exact death toll. We believe that this will go up from now onwards.
Oh, yeah.